Have you ever known an INFJ? That deeply caring, complex personality? Only to feel like the person you once loved or admired has changed so much, they're almost unrecognizable? Like they've become a stranger? Today we're exploring how INFJs become someone you don't recognize anymore, and what's really going on beneath that transformation. INFJs are often called the advocates or counselors of the personality world, driven by empathy, intuition, and a profound desire to understand the human experience. They see the world differently, sensing deeper meanings and possibilities where others might not. But this depth, while beautiful, also means INFJs carry a heavy emotional load. Their minds and hearts are always working behind the scenes, processing feelings, ideas, and the needs of others, sometimes at the expense of their own well-being. INFJs experience an intense inner emotional life. They feel everything deeply, from joy and love to pain and disappointment. Yet, because they want to avoid conflict or hurting others, they often bottle up their feelings. This suppression doesn't make problems disappear. Instead, it builds an invisible storm inside: anxiety, frustration, and loneliness. Over time, this bottled-up pressure can change how they act outwardly, making them seem distant, withdrawn, or even cold. INFJs are natural helpers. They put others first, often sacrificing their own needs to support friends, family, or causes they care about. But here's the catch: INFJs don't easily refill their emotional reserves. Without healthy boundaries, INFJs run themselves ragged, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Burnout creeps in. The once vibrant, insightful INFJ becomes exhausted, irritable, or apathetic. Their passion dims, and they start pulling away from people who don't understand what's happening. To cope, INFJs build walls around their hearts. This isn't a sign they've stopped caring, it's self-preservation. They become more guarded, less trusting, and sometimes even appear detached. These protective walls confuse those around them. Friends and loved ones might think the INFJ is rejecting them or becoming selfish. But really, the INFJ is trying to protect their sensitive core from further hurt or overwhelm. When INFJs are overwhelmed by external pressures and internal turmoil, they can lose sight of who they truly are. Their ideals and dreams clash with reality, leaving them feeling lost and disconnected. This loss of identity is painful. The INFJ might feel like a stranger in their own life, unsure of their direction or even their own feelings. It's during this time that the person you knew seems to vanish, replaced by someone who's just trying to survive. But here's the hopeful truth: INFJs are resilient. The someone you don't recognize is not lost forever. Given time, understanding, and the right support, they can heal and reconnect with their authentic self. This journey often begins with learning to set boundaries, saying no without guilt. It means expressing emotions honestly, even if it's uncomfortable. It means embracing imperfection and vulnerability. With this, INFJs slowly shed the mask they wore to protect themselves. They emerge more self-aware, grounded, and ready to reconnect, not just with others, but with the person they were always meant to be. So, if you know an INFJ who seems different, distant, guarded, or changed, remember, they're not abandoning who they are. They're healing, protecting themselves, and waiting for the right moment to fully open up again. And if you're an INFJ watching this, know that it's okay to change, to struggle, and to sometimes feel like you don't recognize yourself. This is part of your unique journey, and you are still deeply valuable, deeply worthy, and deeply you. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, please share your story in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos about the INFJ experience. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.